We've created a completely free class that teaches you everything you need to know to build wealth and work your way towards real financial freedom. If you go and look at that class, you go, okay, this might be free, but it's like 5 hours of video content. And since we're both on YouTube here, I know what you're thinking.
Shane, I do want to get rich, but I don't have 5 hours. Can we make this shorter? Like a lot shorter?
So how about this? Here is the most condensed, too long didn't watch version of the exact steps you need to take to achieve financial freedom. Ready? Let's go. Download the Toshal app and create a free account. From now on, manually track every single expense that you make in this app. Go to your bank, create a new savings account and call it Personal Runway. Start saving immediately. From now on, always put 10% of whatever you make into your Personal Runway savings account. Do this every single month. If you're with a crappy, expensive, traditional bank, sign up for a Wise or Revolut internet bank account instead and start saving there. Go to our net worth tracking sheet and make a copy. This is free, by the way. Write down all of your incomes, expenses, and debts in the net worth tracking sheet. Add a reminder to your calendar for the first of every month. Title the reminder, Update Net Worth Tracking Sheet. Make a habit of keeping your net worth tracking sheet up to date and stop thinking about your wealth in terms of income. Instead, think in terms of net worth. Set clear financial goals for yourself. Specifically, a personal runway savings goal, like
I will save money until I can live off of my savings for 6 months.
And a long-term wealth goal, like
I will reach $2 million invested in assets.
Write your goals down somewhere, such as in your journal. You know what's neat about a $2 million portfolio? You can pay yourself 4% of it every year, which is about $80,000, and your portfolio value will probably still continue growing, assuming an average growth of 7% a year. That's what real passive income looks like. It means you get paid for having money.
But Shane, $2 million is so much money. I can never save out that much.
And you're right, it's a lot to save. That's why we'll use the power of compound interest to get there.
What is compound interest?
It is interest that you earn on your interest, and it makes you rich over time. On the other hand, compound debt is debt that you have to pay on your previously unpaid debts, and it keeps you broke forever. Watch this until you fully understand the power of compound interest and why it's so important. Realize that paying off your debt does not reduce your net worth. It only reduces future compound debts. Make it a priority to pay off all your debts right now. Okay, but what about the opposite of debt though?
How do I get paid interest instead of having to pay interest?
Short answer, buy assets. Sign up for a brokerage app like Revolut, Interactive Brokers, or DeGiro. But not Robinhood, because Robinhood sucks and we don't give them our money. Start investing small amounts into index funds such as the S&P 500. Add some money to your investment every month. Only invest what you can afford to lose. Never invest money that you need to pay next month's bills. Next, sign up for a crypto exchange app such as Coinbase, Gemini, or Bitstamp. Put some money into crypto, but only buy Bitcoin and Ethereum. You went and bought some dog coins, didn't you? Well, I guess it can't be helped. Just make sure that you always own some Bitcoin and Ethereum, no matter what else you do in crypto. Also, did I mention to never invest what you can't afford to lose? Now that you own some assets, start panicking when you realize that the value of your assets can decrease as well as increase. Then stop panicking and remember that you're investing for the long term. Choose good assets and put in the same amount of money every month, no matter what the price does. This is called dollar cost averaging, and it's very boring, but it makes you rich. Now is probably a good time to do some actual research and learn about stocks and real estate and crypto and other asset classes. After all, you don't want to be investing just based on what some rando on YouTube told you, right? To build wealth faster, widen the gap between your income and your expenses. Here's how. Read So Good They Can't Ignore You by Cal Newport to advance your career. Embrace minimalism and realize that stuff will never make you happy. Spend less money on things that are more meaningful. Get creative and entrepreneurial and start a business. Ideally by creating something of high value that you can sell at a high price to someone who has lots of money. Make your expenses trail your income by a wide margin. If you can afford a $50,000 car today, buy a $5,000 car that gets the same job done. Start earning even more interest. Sign up for Celsius, Nexo, or Kraken and earn interest on your stable coins and crypto assets. Note, if you're from the US, your government is protecting you from earning such income and you'll have to find more creative ways to do it. Bonus tip, sign up for Acorns and get a card that automatically rounds up your purchases and invests the difference into assets. Bonus tip, get a crypto card from Gemini, Nexo or BlockFi and get your cash back paid into Bitcoin or other crypto assets. This is a simple way to turn some of your spending into assets. And that's it. That's about as summarized as it can get. 2 more things to keep in mind. Number 1, never follow any financial advice blindly, not even mine. And number 2, always seek to understand the underlying principles. Then make a plan and stick to it. If you do all this, you are well on your way to building real and lasting wealth. It is the small steps that matter. And of course, yes, this was a lot and it was much too fast. And if you want to learn all of this in much greater detail, you can do so in our completely free class. You can go to the Ikario website and access it there, and it's all broken down into lessons and chapters, and we have resources and downloadables and all kinds of stuff for you. Or you can even watch the entire thing here on YouTube. You don't have to sign up for an email newsletter. You don't have to pay. We really are doing our very best to give this knowledge away for free, because our goal is to bring more freedom to more people. Unfortunately, most of us grow up financially completely illiterate. We aren't taught how to handle money, how to make money, how to build wealth. Most of us aren't taught this in school. Most of us aren't taught this by our parents. And it's such an important component of living a better life. And that's why we've put all of this together completely for free. And if you have any questions or feedback on all this, you can also leave a comment below. And if you're wondering why Ikario, a personal development brand, talks about money and wealth building, check out our video on exactly that topic. Yes. Tell me if this sounds true to you. Money is the root of all evil, and rich people are kind of the bad guys. If that sounds true to you, then if you want to become the best version of yourself and you want to improve yourself as a person, getting more money and building wealth almost can't be part of the picture. After all, you don't want to turn into one of the bad guys, right?